Fatiha is the beginning and Fatiha is the end. When somebody died, after the dua, we also say Fatiha. The Fatiha is the end. The end is the beginning and the beginning is the end. The beginning and the end, they have to be the same. What does this mean? We come from Allah and we go to Allah. What does this mean? From the beginning we come and we go to the beginning. We come from the beginning and in the end we go to the beginning. Because the beginning is the end and the end is the beginning. In truth there is no end in the beginning, but it is the same. Fatiha is the canvas of all experiences. Fatiha is the canvas of everything that happens. Fatiha is the canvas where we will see everything. We all of mankind, all of life in existence, on heaven or on earth, is in Fatiha. It's such a holy surah. When you read the Fatiha with the heart, you need no other surah. When somebody comes with an incurable disease and you read this surah really with the breath of God, it is the surah of healing. You don't need anything else, but the breath has to fit. Once the Prophet Ali laid under the tree and wanted to rest. Then came a very poor person and said, "Oh Ali, get up, wake up. I have a problem. Only you can help me." And Ali opened one eye and said, "What do you want?" "I want to sleep." And the poor guy says, "Yes, I want to be rich." "Then go to the bankier, to a rich man. I am not rich." And he closed his eyes again. And the poor man shakes Sayyidina Ali and says, "Please help me." Sayyidina Ali sits up and says, "What do you need?" "Yes, I'm so poor. Please make dua for me. Allah accepts your prayers that I will become rich." "Will you leave me alone afterwards, Ali?" "Yes, I promise. Then I will leave." He takes a bit of sand in his hand, breathes into it, opens his hand, and it's pieces of gold. "This has to be enough," he says. "How did you do this?" "Do this again." "No," says Sayyidina Ali, "this is enough for you." "Oh Ali, I saw that you took sand, but then you recited something. What was it?" "That was Fatiha." "So can I also make sand to gold with this?" "You can try," said Sayyidina Ali. So the man immediately took sand, says the Fatiha, and the sand falls down, no gold. He tries again, and he's sweating. "Did you lie to me? What did you tell?" "I also recite Fatiha and it doesn't work, so you have to have recited something else." Ali says, "No, I did recite the Fatiha. And you also recite Fatiha, I believe you. That what you recited is correct. It's the correct surah. But the breath, yours is stinking, mine not. Your breath, when you breathe, it's like the canals of the rats. When I breathe, it's like roses, like the skin of God. The breath has to be from God, not from you. The breath has to be correct. Then the Fatiha is also correct." Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani, the Sheikh of our Grand Sheikh, was in Damascus. He was already around 80 years old. Then came a very old woman, also around 80 years old, from Australia. She came to Damascus I was in Damascus. 1998. At that time, it was already so hard to find the address of Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani. The taxi drivers even didn't know how to get there. We had difficulties to come there. We searched for half a day. It was very difficult. That was 98. And this woman from Australia, she only spoke English, and she was an old lady. She went there in 1950 or 1960, so it was even worse. She had no she had no technology to find the address. But she knocked at his door and found the address. And Abdul Dagestani opened, and she said, "Oh, it's you," and she fell unconscious. And then she opens her eyes and says, "Sheikh, I'm here to thank you." "How did you find me?" said the Sheikh, Abdul Dagestani. And she said, "I just sat into a taxi and said, Sheikh Abdullah, and the taxi drove me directly here." And Sheikh Abdullah laughed and said, "Here, we organized this for you." "I had an incurable disease," said the woman. "No doctor could help me. And I am a rich lady. And I visited every doctor and every hospital. And then I prayed, 'Oh Allah, oh Lord, only you can help me. Our Father,' or whatever she prayed. And then I saw you in my dream. And you said, 'Open your mouth.' And you recited something, and then you breathed into something. And then I rose and I was healed. I asked for your name, and you said, 'Sheikh Abdullah from Damascus.' 'What did you do to me?' He said, 'I only read the Fatiha.' From there, from Damascus to Australia, I only sent a Fatiha. Live connection, online. There is no distance. When the saints need, there is no distance. When Allah allows, He makes it possible. In the presence of God, there is no distance, no distance. Everything is there, in the presence, in your presence, in my presence, if we are conscious of it. I advise you, therefore, from above, that it's half-baked if we pray and only do like this without Fatiha, because we're too lazy to recite Fatiha in the end. Don't be greedy with Fatiha. In Berlin, where I was, one of the boys told me, "Oh, always Fatiha, 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 Fatiha. Sheikh Effendi, I never recited as many Fatiha in one day. In my whole life, I didn't recite as many Fatiha as in one day with you. Almost every second breath is Fatiha, 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 Fatiha." That's correct. That's what it has to be, because your life consists of Fatiha. If we knew this, every prayer is accepted if in the end you put the seal on it, Fatiha. That's like Amin. So what does Fatiha have at the end? Amin, right? At the end of Fatiha, Amin. Oh Allah, Allahumma Ali. No, this is not how it works, Abdul Khariya. Do you think you can just make cheap vacation with me? Yeah, I realize this. The cheapest vacation is SUFILAND. Yes, you're right. No matter for what reason, though, yet because you're here, you get something of value. Do you understand? Because this is the house of God. And you need one reason to get here. Maybe this was one reason, But the true reason to be here was because you were meant to be here, so that you could accept this. And now a secret is being revealed. No Amin is accepted, now they say from above, without a Fatiha. I also hear this for the first time. I talk and talk, not from me. And now I also hear it for the first time, this version. No Amin is accepted without Fatiha. Because in the end of Fatiha, there is an Amin. No? Or you don't do this? Amin. What is Dalin? What does it mean? Dalin, yes. Dalin, not Dalin. Dalin. Dalin is those who are misled. The animals are led? No, misled. Those who are misled. Let us not be misled. Yes, Amin. And now this is the secret, and one of the secrets of Fatiha. Fatiha is an endless ocean, so much so that Sayyidina Muhammad, peace be upon him, once Sayyidina Abu Bakr asked Sayyidina Muhammad for the secret of Fatiha, and Sayyidina Muhammad opened an ocean for him. And just as he was finished, Sayyidina Umar entered the tent and asked, "What are you doing there? What are you doing?" Yes, Sayyidina Abu Bakr said, "Yes, Sayyidina Muhammad just opened the Fatiha for me. I also want," Sayyidina Umar said. Then Muhammad said, "Okay, so also for you." He also opened a version for him, but it was not the same ocean, not the same Fatiha as for Abu Bakr. And Sayyidina Umar is happy, but as he was finished, Sayyidina Osman entered. "What are you doing there?" "Yes, I also like." So for him, Sayyidina Muhammad also opened an ocean, even another ocean. And then Sayyidina Ali came. And then Abu Bakr asked, "Oh Muhammad, you opened something for me, you explained something very different for him, very different for him, very different meaning. What is the secret? What is the meaning?" Yes, your meaning is different, your understanding is different, his understanding is different, his understanding is different. According to each understanding, I opened it, and for you, exactly for you, I opened it. What can the baby eat? Can the baby eat a steak? No, what can you give the baby to eat? Baby food. Not even baby food. Milk in the beginning. It can only eat milk. It cannot digest. Also, the truth has to be digested. Otherwise, what can happen? It can lead to digestive problems. This makes sick. According to the understanding, the level of understanding, and the possibility to take something, you explain it. And as Rumi said, don't give someone more than he can take. Don't let the water spill over the cup. Only give as much as the glass can hold. And this is how it is with knowledge and wisdom. Fatih, even Sayyidina Ali, what did he say? If I would open the secrets of Surah Fatiha, 40 camel loads of books would not be enough to hold it. Only one meaning of the Fatiha that I would write down, only one meaning, and there's endless ones. Just imagine There's an ocean with endless depth and endless worlds. As many unknown creatures there to find them. Pearls, always new pearls, always new fishes. Fresh fishes, new from the ocean. Did we understand this, Abdul Qadir? Now what do we do with your prayers? To say Fatiha in the end. Fatiha in the end, and then the Amen. Fatiha.